Set.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, everyone. We had a little bit of an echo there. Sorry about that, but welcome to our 5th segment of the Ms. America pageant contestants. They're all state title holders doing so much for their communities. And here they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves and what they've been doing either prior or during their crowning. So we're going to start first with Cynthia. Cynthia, please read our sponsors.
Thank you. And good evening, ladies. Nice to have you here. Everybody looks lovely. And first and foremost, let's thank our sponsors, starting with Narita de Stefano, owner of My Crowning Closet, located in the sunny state of Florida. My Crowning Closet offers attire for all your special occasions. Book your appointment and she will make sure your dress of choice will not be duplicated at your special event. No awkward. That's nice. Travel Transparency. Travel through the wholesale, not discount. Office is located in Oceanside, Laguna Hills, Granite Bay, California, and Scottsdale, Arizona. Last but not least, Maria Rivera, celebrity makeup artist and beauty educator. Services include bridal hair and makeup, one-on-one makeup tutorials, 8-hour makeup boot camp, and 40 to 80-hour makeup journey. Contact Maria by 626-252-0999. And last but not least, Stella Multimedia Productions.
Yay! All right, Peanut Gallery. Okay, so a little news on what we're doing here. Again, I'm going to touch bases and let you know that the Ms. America pageant will be held on the 29th in the Curtis Theater, tongue tie, in Brea, California. The red carpet starts at 6:30 and the actual pageant starts at 7:30, but don't worry. I know it's sold out, but there's way number 2 to see this pageant. So all you have to do is go on to www.misamericapageant.com and go into where it says live stream. You will see www.alerttheglobe, and those tickets went on sale today. They're $15, and guess what? You get to stay in the comfort of your home and get front row seats. Now, here's the best part. You know how everybody gets together and they have Super Bowl parties? Well, come on, guys, have a pageant party. Root on your favorite contestant. Purchase those tickets today, get them while they last, and come in and see the pageant. You'll have first row seats, and it doesn't matter whether you're in the state of California or if you're back east, down south, you can root on your contestant from the comfort of your home. So what I'd like to start with, Cynthia, is if you would ask each young lady one at a time to speak about themselves and tell us what they've been doing and where their plans are headed.
Fantastic. Let's start with Miss Colorado, Juliet. Please tell us about yourself and share your platform.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, first off, Lisa, for hosting this platform for us to share a little bit about ourselves prior to getting to pageant weekend. So excited to see everyone in almost a couple weeks, and I'm sure everyone else is counting down the same. I am Juliet Abdel. I am Ms. Colorado America 2022, and my platform is the American Heart Association. I have been their educator, their spokesperson, and their trainer. And I've done a variety of things, honestly, from speaking engagements as keynote addresses, all the way to participating in their virtual programs that they offer, to fundraising for annual special days like Heart Day or, National Stroke Day and others like that. Between PSAs and media releases that I issue out, I really focus significantly on trying my best to advocate against cardiovascular disease nationwide.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We next have Ms. Connecticut, Julia. Julia, please tell us about yourself and share your platform with us.
Good evening, ladies. My name is Julia Isabel. I'm Miss Connecticut. My platform is homelessness, And I'm here to show people that image of homelessness has changed over time. And because of environmental changes, because of increased rate of divorce, wars, and unpredicted weather, all these can make each of us become homeless. And sadly, I was in that situation and I received a lot of help. And these days I feel like I want to pay back. And I feel blessed that I'm here and I'm ready to serve the people of America. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Julia. Moving right along, we have Miss Orange County Regional, Desiree. Desiree?
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Desiree Abapo, and prior to this pageant, I already joined community involvement. So that is why my platform is Desired to Serve. So I like to do 5K runs, volunteering, like beach cleanup, some charity fashion shows as well. So as a nurse, it is really important to me to give back to the community. And as a citizen to this country, I am grateful to share this talent and skills that I have. I know my platform says desire to serve, believe you can, because at first I was doubtful about myself that I can do it as a young and as an immigrant. And now that I'm a citizen, I can fully use the power to serve. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Desiree.
Thank you.
We now have Miss Tennessee, Dawn. Dawn, please tell us about yourself and share your platform.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Yes, so I'm Dawn Gray and I'm Miss Tennessee. I started on a journey a few years back to try to change some things in my life. I'm a 13-year breast cancer survivor. And one of the things that I realized in that journey is that we don't have an expiration date, that women, that's my platform, no expiration date. I found that a lot of women had reached a certain station in life and kind of gave up on their dreams and hopes and wants. And I wanted to change that. So I started out going to a pageant as a charity pageant. And I realized it was such a great platform to reach women, because people need to know that we always get a second chance. We get a new do, we get a redo, we get a do-over. And that doesn't matter what you've been through, what journey you're on, where you're at, but we support each other. And I've reached quite a few people. Even when you're talking to younger people, the younger people one day will also be there. So I've grasped that brass ring and I've just set out to accomplish all the different things that in my life that I wanted to. And it wraps around community service, volunteerism, and I earned my Presidential Volunteer Award last year. I was also Woman of the Year in Nashville for outstanding customer and community and volunteer service. So it's just one of those things that we as women just need to still reach those platforms. And I just want to make sure that everybody has that chance.
Very nice.
Nice,
Very
thank
nice.
you.
I like no expiration date.
Yes.
So next we have
Miss North Texas, Chesney. Chesney, tell us about yourself and your experience with grilled cheese sandwiches and your platform.
How did I know you were going to bring that up?
hey, you opened the door on that one.
Literally. I wanted to say thank you again, also Lisa and Cynthia, for having us. This is so exciting, and I love getting to talk about my my platform and my foundation. So my platform is around special needs awareness and inclusivity. I have a nonprofit called the We're All Mammals Foundation, and it's something that I'm really, really passionate about because it's personal. So two of my nieces are special needs. One is physically disabled, and then the other has cerebral palsy, and she will never talk, and she will never be able to walk or anything like that. But the name is inspired behind my niece Eve, who is limb different. And one day when she was really, really little, in the middle of Target, she could hear little kids talking about her. And instead of like melting down and freaking out, she just threw her little arm in the air and she screamed at the top of her lungs, "Come on, guys, we're all mammals." And so I took that and I wanted to create a foundation where I've been able to, thankfully, as the representative for North Texas, I've been able to travel around to different schools, church groups. I've been able to visit hospitals and talk to children and parents alike, and educating them on how to talk to and treat children with special needs. On a national level, I actually partner and am a ambassador for the National Stomach Cancer Organization, No Stomach for Cancer. And through that, I have been able to travel around the country and participating in different symposiums, giving my own story with stomach cancer, and my family's as well. So that's been really exciting to do on a national level.
Beautiful. Well,
Wonderful,
thank you so
thank
much,
you.
but you didn't mention about that grilled cheese sandwich.
All right, fine, you broke me. I took my dogs for a walk and I forgot that I put the grilled cheese on the stove. Thankfully, it was at a low setting, but I was gone for about an hour and a half. And when I got back, the entire apartment was so smoky. Thankfully, it's not on fire. So, because I just moved here and I would really be sad to lose this place.
Oops.
Don't get that kind of impression, right?
So we wanted to get everybody a nice little giggle. That's why we made her talk.
Well, I'm happy to be tonight's
Got it.
entertainment.
Okay, so who do we have next?
We have Miss California State, De London.
Hi,
Tell
everybody.
us about yourself and share your platform.
Wonderful to see everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. My platform is cystic fibrosis and cancer, and that's very personal to me as well, as I have 2 children with CF, and I started this nonprofit years back, and we've been able to kind of travel and do a few events here and there. In fact, our last event was up at a Porsche, a big extravaganza, able to bring in some family members and friends and a whole group of people that we basically just handed out pamphlets and did raffles and did all sorts of fun things just to bring awareness to cystic fibrosis. And having lost my mom this last January, just barely ago, I decided to expand Monarch Global Foundation to also include awareness for cancer, specifically ovarian and uterine cancer, as it is a silent and deadly killer. And so for me, both of those things are so incredibly personal. It's a constant struggle. And so every opportunity I get, I'm out there and spreading the news and basically just bringing awareness to even what cystic fibrosis means. A lot of people don't know that it's basically, and it has different elements of nutrition, different. Basically, it's where your lungs aren't able to expel the mucus that is built up. So these children that are born with CF, they're not able to breathe clearly. They're constantly going through colds and flus and all sorts of issues. And I'm just very grateful that both of the kids, I have 6 children and 2 of my kids have CF. And the 2 that do have, I'm grateful that it's not severe enough to where they've spent their lives in the hospital. And that can happen to a lot of cystic fibrosis kids. In fact, the lifespan of a CF patient, I'd say probably about 20 some years ago, was about the age of 18 to 20. Now the life expectancy is much greater, and they've been able to battle that with different medications, different breathing treatments, different things to just keep the kids healthy enough into adulthood to be able to survive, where they're able to come up with possibly a genetic solution. I don't know where it's going to go down, but I originally started out helping the CF Foundation, and that I needed to do this on my own. So we did start Monarch Global. I'm extremely proud of it. I'm grateful that my kids actually put this together, and I have a very cute story. I won't keep you long, but the siblings of the 2 that have CF decided that one day at school that they were going to purchase all sorts of materials and make little wristbands and little beaded things. So They got all their friends together, and at lunch they put all these things together for the week. And then they had a sale of these bracelets, and they were able to raise, I think, about $87. And with that $87 check, even though it wasn't very much, we did send it out to the CF Foundation. The kids were extremely proud of their accomplishments. And I thought, gosh, if these kids can do that kind of time and energy into it, I can do a lot better. And so
That's
So-
true.
very proud to be part of that. I'm extremely happy that I'm able to at least bring some awareness to it. In fact, we were able to get the gentleman who put together the Monarch vest for CF patients, because it oscillates their body, and it helps kind of break up mucus. Inventor of that actually on board with us and has assisted us, and we're trying to put some programs together to perhaps even get some of the old vests and as donations, and turn them around, get them cleaned and get them refurbished so that we can donate them to those that do not have access to those. So that's my platform. I'm really, really glad to be doing this, especially with the Miss America. And it's a wonderful organization. I'm happy, and I can't wait for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up quick. So when I told the ladies in the beginning that I wasn't going to ask them a question, I lied. I am going to ask you one question, but it's not going to be a bad one. Don't worry. What I do want to do first is I want to introduce to everyone out there listening and watching that People's Choice started. The gates opened up at 10 o'clock. So get on the www.missamericapageant.com, hit vote, and pick the ladies that you want to represent or root on, and get those, use your clicking finger. You know the old saying, let your fingers do the walking. Well, let your finger do the clicking and start a voting. So get those votes in. The polls close on the 23rd of October. And guess what, guys out there listening? Anyone who wins this virtual voting will end up getting half of the winnings. So the People's Choice, tongue-tied there for a minute, People's Choice Award will get split, and the winner will win half of the winnings. So I'm going to ask you ladies, and your name will be called, and then you answer the question. What would you do if you won half of that money? What would you do with that award? Cynthia, call them out one by one, please.
Sure thing. I'll start off with Miss California State, D. London.
You know, I would put it right into my foundation, and I would use those funds until there was nothing left to be able to go out there and do what I do best, and talk to people and let them know, and try to bring these programs to fruition. So that would be an amazing opportunity. Humongous.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
Miss Colorado, Juliet.
Yeah, I think that's it's exciting, and it's a great question. I'm going to approach it a little bit differently, because mainly from my work in chambers, and I always advise on how to get started with a business and continue your business forward and everything. So I look at it as leveraging your partners, your power partners that are out there. And I shared a little bit earlier about my platform being heart disease prevention. There are numerous organizations I've visited with, in particular outside of American Heart Association, TAF, which is around aneurysm awareness, and the B Foundation, which also focuses on ABM. All three of those are very closely related to my own personal experience with heart health and my mother's. So I would put some toward that. And then I would also put some toward a thank you and a big appreciation for my tribe. To get to Ms. America, it takes a whole lot of people outside of just your family and your friends. It's your community that's really rallying behind you, and they're spending their time, energy, and talent to get you to be your best version. And so I would love to turn back around and show them a thank you for that.
Very nice. Thank you. Next.
We're going with Miss North Texas, Chesney.
So I really like this question, and that's actually something that I've thought about a lot, and I would split it 4 ways. The first way is I would invest in my own nonprofit because most of my travel that I do on my own dime, and so anything that I get for my nonprofit goes directly to travel and being able to visit schools across Texas. The second way that I would split it is by donating to the No Stomach for Cancer, which is the national organization for stomach cancer awareness and education. The third way that I would split it is with my local my local stomach cancer organization, which is called Stupid Strong, which has graciously allowed me to be an honored guest at most of their galas. I'm actually going to miss this year's gala because it is the same night as this.
Hey.
But then the fourth way that I would divide this, should the funds be there, is to, should I win, I would allow me the ability to travel to the Teen Beauty International pageants and be able to, support myself while I'm there.
Very nice.
Fantastic,
Thank you. Who do we
Up
have
next? Miss Tennessee, Dawn.
Hi, thank you. It is a great question, and I've thought about it recently quite a bit. We have several organizations that support women that have had breast cancer, and a lot of people don't realize some of the programs. Recently, they had to stop one, which is called Look Good, Feel Pretty, and it helped women who did things like lost their hair, was navigating some of the issues with how you look. And so local companies donated makeup bags, and someone would come in and show them how to put makeup on, how to fix your hair. There's some repositories for wigs, as well as they even have people that will come out and when you're at your lowest, will clean your house and do things to make your life better. And so I want to split it between those organizations that help support them at a really personal level and make them just feel good about things and make them get better quick.
Awesome.
Great.
Cynthia knows already, my hair grows very fast. And as everyone sees, I've got a lot. So whenever I let it grow all the way down by my knees, and then I flip it over and cut it off, stick it in an envelope, and off it goes for anyone who needs a wig, who've lost their hair. So somewhere around the world, somebody's wearing my hair. But hey, you have it, share it. That's how I believe. So next, who?
We have Miss Orange County Regional, Desiree.
Hi, so in that question, I would probably divide the money. 10% will go to my education, so I could further learn more about nursing. And 90% of that will go to different organizations. I am currently supporting now the anti-cancer challenge of this specific company. And I'm supporting American Cancer Society for the Orange County. I have a team which is for breast cancer awareness this coming October 23rd. And the rest of that money will also go to my specialty clinics where I work. This is for pediatrics patients. I've handled most of them. And it touches my heart when this particular patient, she's so, she's a kind kid, and she inspires me to donate and fundraise more. She gave me this opportunity to talk to her in a personal way. And I feel like right now that I'm already in the nursing and furthering my education, I can do more and donate that to our cancer association. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then?
And that's everybody, I believe.
Nope, we missed somebody.
No, you
Where did-
forgot
oh,
about me.
Goodness, what did
I didn't forget.
Miss Connecticut. Ooh, I'm fired. Miss Connecticut, my apologies.
She's
Julia.
fired tonight. That's it. No.
I'm blushing. Yeah, so that is a great question. And honestly, I didn't even think about that yet. So as I'm going the last, I had time. to think about this money, and I would say that I would divide it to two parts. One part is going to go to the organization I'm working with. It's Off the Streets Bridgeport, which helps people to get people off the street, and this is very important as this issue is pretty essential in the United States. And I think that without home, there is no future, there is nothing. Everything starts from home. And the second part, I believe in the targeted assistance, and as long as native, I'm from Ukraine, there are a lot of refugees, a lot of women with kids who are fleeing these days Ukraine. And I think I would become a sponsor for these women, for them to give opportunity to start a new life, a safe life for them and for their kids. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You.
And I want to stress the fact on how much every single one of you ladies, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, what you're doing, the organizations that you're working very hard for. And what's nice is you're sharing your work with everyone out there. And that's what's so beautiful about it. So thank you for the work that you guys are doing. Thank you so much for devoting your time and making sure that different organizations, because we've heard about so many different organizations doing these few segments here through the past couple of days, and just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So with that said, I'd like to close the interview this evening by extending my sincere thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you for taking your time out and coming on the show and sharing with your followers and your sponsors and your families and so forth about what you're doing. And a reminder, the pageant is the 29th. You can go to www.alerttheglobe.com and purchase your tickets to see it at home. The tickets are all sold out for the Curtis Theater, but it does give you the opportunity to be able to sit in the comfort of your home and watch these beautiful ladies in their gorgeous gowns, and we'll see who wins that night. But I don't know, Cynthia, I think the judges have a hard time because
It's a hard pick out there.
Yeah, we've had the opportunity to talk to all these ladies, and it's amazing. Each one of you just really take that hand and do this, because you do absolutely beautiful.
The effort, the hard work is recognized, you know.
Yes, know that it is recognized. So keep up the good work. What I'd like to say is virtual hugs to everybody. Thank you again. Cynthia, you want to close with the sponsors one more time before the ladies leave?
Absolutely. And we want to send out a thank you to Narita DeStefano, owner of My Crowning Closet. My Crowning Closet offers attire for all your special occasions, followed by Travel Transparency, travel through wholesale, not discount. Maria's Rivera, celebrity makeup artist and beauty educator. Bridal hair, makeup tutorials, boot camps, and 40 to 80 hour makeup journeys. And also, but not least, Stella Multimedia Productions.
That's me. No. All right, guys. I just wanted to let everyone know Maria does a wonderful job. She always does my makeup and my hair when I'm going out on events and things like that. So she is awesome. She's very detailed, right, Cynthia?
Yes.
Cynthia has done my hair and makeup too, because she also does that for a living. So she's
Retired.
done a job too. She retired and left me, so I had to find Maria. No, I knew Maria before that. Okay, ladies, let's close by saying thank you once again, and thank you deeply to Susan from the Ms. America pageant system for allowing all these young ladies to do our shows. and we truly appreciate it. And once again, ladies, thank you. Have a beautiful
Thank you.
evening and take care. Bye-bye
Thank
all.
you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Have a good
Bye.
evening.